Richard, a great performance and a great win today. You must be really proud of what you saw out there.
Very proud. I think that's a great word to use. Very, very proud of the players today. I think they should be proud of each and every individual there. In terms of performance, the levels were very high. We played against a championship team there with Super League aspirations and ambition, like ourselves, and I thought we more than matched them in most areas. And to be fair, probably part of that from the 5 minutes after half time, I thought we're the better team.
In these middle eight games, we've realised quite quickly you've got to start the game as well, and we did that, and it rolled on into the whole half really. 20 points in that first half with the defence not budging one bit. Must be really pleased with the defensive effort and with the ball in hand as well.
Yeah, we weren't great defensively last week against Salford, and we didn't do ourselves justice on the Sky TV cameras, and we certainly we did that today. We did everything that the players spoke about in the week, whether that be game plan, keeping our discipline, making sure that we got enough out of each player in terms of our rotations. Our subs were coming on, had a really good impact today. We lost Ryan McNeely, so Benke had to do more minutes than probably he anticipated. Came through with flying colours. Dane Manning was up against Gareth Hock, and Gareth Hock's a fantastic player, and I thought Dane was great today. I thought he was so strong for us in everything he did, and he's got some natural leadership as well within his game. He leads by example.
As I mentioned, 20 points up at half time. I was speaking to some of the fans after the game who said Halifax teams of old would have thrown away that lead, as they did last season to Leigh. What's different with this group of players this year? What can you pinpoint as being the defining moment or the defining factor in these players' mindsets?
Belief in what they're trying to do, belief in each other, believe in the player either side of their ability, and understanding that they aren't going to let themselves down or the person either side of them. That goes a long way. You can have as many game plans and as many stat sheets as you want, but if you haven't got the belief and the hope and the aspirations to better yourself on a weekly basis, then there's no point doing it. Our group have got that. Our challenge is to sustain that over the next few fixtures and lead it into next year.
Steve Tyrer given the man of the match as well. What about his performance again? He always seems to be the man who comes to the fore in the big moments in the game. 20 points to 12 down, goes and scores a try and then saves a try at the other end. What about that? What about his performance?
That's a fair assessment of Steve this year. He's been involved in some major special moments for us, either scoring a try, stopping a try, or catching the ball out of the air and setting it up for somebody else. He is a Super League player, and we hope we get into Super League with someone like that and add a few more Steve Tyrers to our squad as well. He's not had it easy throughout his career. He's had a few knockbacks. He's played at numerous clubs in Super League, but I think he's found form here. He's happy here. The players love him, and I'm really pleased for Steve and his teammates.
Just finally, a crowd of over 3,000 at the Shea. They certainly made their voices heard. It was another special moment, similar to the Bradford game, where the fans really got behind the team just when they needed them, especially in the second half, and then clapped them all off. Standing ovation at the end.
Yeah, possibly our last home game of the season here, and what a great way to finish off our season at the Shea. In good spirits, the supporters were great. I love it when they're singing about the players and everything that goes on there, and have been great this year. I will remember this season in terms of the rapport with the supporters and the players. I just think, hoping we can sustain that next year. I'm sure we'll get more. I'm sure we're building something special here, and I'm sure people will get on board. I think we offer value for money in terms of the rugby that we play. And if you look at someone like Dane Manning, who's a part-time rugby player, window cleaner, wears his heart on his sleeve, gives every single thing for the blue and white. That's all you can ask for. And as long as the supporters are cheering us home and we're doing our best, that's all we can wish for.